Sonny Hostin of The View has done it again. And what she's done is she has revealed just how racist of an individual she actually is. And being quite honest with you, I'm not sure how Sonny Hostin, Anna Navarro, Whoopi Goldberg, especially Joy Behar, I'm not sure how they're even on the air. It's almost like Disney is doing that just out of spite because the viewership is tanked. And the only people that watch that show are, I think their demographic is like older liberal women. And older liberal, there's women of all demographic, it doesn't matter, but they have become more and more unhinged ever since Trump has taken office. And now Sonny Hostin has straight up and down just broke the bank with her latest comments she made about black people and about women. Coincidentally, two of the things that she just so happens to be both of. But on top of that, I don't know how I missed this, but I want to show you this clip of Sonny Hostin and Whoopi Goldberg and Anna Navarro getting embarrassed in a way that I've never seen before. And I give you no hype with this. I have never seen them get blasted like they will in this clip. And you should see the look on their face. They're wanting to cut to commercials so bad. And how they even allowed this to air, I don't know. The producer must have been pissed at them that week because this isn't something that they would typically even let out. That's just how bad it is. And before I get into the clip, let me show you who's in it. It's this guy. His name is Damoni Imani. Okay, he's a comedian. But his little backstory. And I'm getting right into the clip. He was born in Iran. Let me enlarge that so you can make sure you can see it. Right over here to the right. He was born in Iran. Damoni Imani moved to Denmark in 2008. His parents were somewhat political, but it wasn't until 2016 when Damon heard about Donald J. Trump that he got into the political parody scene. He found the U.S. mainstream media to be so biased against President Trump that Damon wanted to get involved. That's him. And involved he did. So I'm going to get into this clip. And then right after that, wait till I show you what Sonny Hostin said on a recent podcast that has got her getting obliterated across social media. It's not even funny to where this actually on top of everything else going on. And I don't know if you know this. Did you know that Sonny Hostin's husband is caught up in the largest RICO in the history of New York State? He's caught up in an insurance fraud RICO where he himself was working with a bunch of other agencies and they were frauding the government for millions of dollars, giving patients procedures that they didn't need in some cases and that the insurance wouldn't cover, and then suing the insurance company, so forcing the insurance company to pay for something that they didn't even cover. And they did it again and again and again and again and again, and then they were busted. He's been indicted for allegedly committing those crimes. Notice I say allegedly. So let me get into this clip, and then right after this one, we're going to get into the most ignorant crap that she said on that podcast. But check this one out.
It angers me when people are like, this woke stuff, it's got to go. That's telling me that you don't care about my lived experience. You don't care about the oppression of the LGBTQ community. You don't care about the oppression of the disabled. You don't care about the oppression of immigrants. You don't care about your fellow neighbor. And that is ungodly. That is not Christian. So.
Well, yeah, but you know what the most ironic thing is? They don't care about it, and they don't care about it while wearing big fat crosses around their necks.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Wait, I gotta step in here. Sonny, about your lived experience. You're doing better than over 99% of the country. You're not oppressed. And no one is oppressing the disabled. They are oppressed by their disability. And with LGBT, well, taking over every corporation, running the culture with an entire month in your name, and turning every criticism into a hate crime is not exactly oppression. It's called a privilege that others do not have. And with immigrants, I'm an immigrant. I am not oppressed, Sonny. I have the same opportunities as everyone else, and I'm absolutely offended by condescending liberals like you telling me that I am a victim and that I'm oppressed. And all of this cuts right into the core of your wokeness, trading righteousness and virtue signaling to look good while shutting down everyone who doesn't bow to your narrative, like calling Christians ungodly for not being woke. By the way, try saying that to Muslims who are not woke either. And you will quickly realize just how kind Christians have been to you.
Tell me that was not awesome. Can you believe that? Now, I'm not sure if you ever saw that. I never saw that. And I saw it today and I said, oh my God, I gotta share that. His name is Damon. Let me let you look at him again and I'm gonna get into the next clip. His name is, let me shrink this down some. Damoni Imani. Check him out. His Instagram is at Damoni Imani. His X handle is Damoni Imani. His TikTok, he's on TikTok too. So yeah, check out Damoni Imani because he stuck it to him, didn't he? Now, right here, here's the brain dead clip that she had, and this is what this lady Sarah Rose said. Sonny Hostin says many blacks and women will not be able to vote if ID is required if we pass the SAVE Act. Then talks about slavery. I mean, it's the most insane thing what you're about to see. You won't be able to believe it. Said, guess what, dip-ish? White people have to show their ID too, clown. They make everything about race. Her face. Like she just is so annoying. Her face irks me. I don't know about you, but it irks me. All them on that show irk me. But let me go ahead and get into this clip. Check this one out. And you know, spoiler alert, if you're a woman or if you're black, you may be triggered. Let me play it. If you enjoyed this video, do me a solid and hit that like button. I'll never ask you for a cash app or a super chat, but you hitting that like button, it really does help the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And once you do, just make sure you hit that notification bell. And then you may want to select all. That way, at least you'll be notified when I upload new videos.
The reason Democrats don't want voter ID is because they make it much more difficult for elderly people that don't travel, don't have a passport, poor people that don't have cars, don't have driver's licenses. So it's sort of a vestige of, I think, post-slavery laws where black people had to prove their right to vote. And oftentimes they couldn't vote because they couldn't pass some crazy test or they didn't have the appropriate ID. It also affects women that are married. Maybe your passport reflects something that's different on your birth certificate or on your driver's license. So really the bottom line is voter suppression. And I agree with him 100%. It's a brilliant notion that less voter ID laws allows more people to vote. And most democracies do it that way. We're the only ones that really don't do it that way.
Right. I mean, I think it's been considered fact by most that the more people that vote, the more likely it is that Democrats have an advantage.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it does make sense.
That's why there's gerrymandering,
right.
And that's why there's voter suppression, and that's why Republicans want this voter ID.
That woman's face is just, look at her face. She just, it seems to me, is just the epitome of evil. Now, did you hear what she just said? As if black people don't have IDs and don't have cars. Or if a woman doesn't understand how to change her name on her information and her husband has to, think for her in that regard. Or if older people aren't capable of doing for themselves and getting around. But this is how Democrats think. This is how they think. This is what they do. And Sonny is so ignorant that she doesn't even realize every civilized country has voter ID identification, because we don't want more people just voting in the election, Sonny. We want only the right people, the American citizens, to vote. And you heard him say why they want to do this. Well, because the more people that vote, the Democrats have the advantage. You know why? Because we find out that there's 2 million illegal immigrants that was added to the freaking rolls in 2024, and then 970,000 in 2023, and then 570,000 in 2022, and 270,000 in 2021. So that's why, the more people you get to vote, meaning that are outside of citizenship, Democrats have the advantage. Yeah, because Democrats promise handouts. They sell dreams and then deliver nightmares. But I just wanted to jump in and show you these insane takes. That first one where she got blasted, and this last one where she's getting blasted all across the internet for this right now, because whether you're black or a woman, or if you are a white dude, you know what I mean? You got to be sick of the crap that the Democrats. I don't know how any white man could be a Democrat right now. I really don't, because that's all they talk about and attack. And it's Joe. And I'm going to tell you something, being a black Republican, oh my God, it's even worse. But I just wanted to jump in and share that with you. If you watched the video this far, I really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified when I upload new videos. Most importantly, be safe, be great. I'm Brian Maxwell. I look forward to seeing you at the top. Over and out, y'all.